Imagine dropping 23 points in a pair of Dolce & Gabbana sneakers. While most players stick to high-tech performance sneakers, these guys broke every rule in the book and somehow made it work. From Yeezy 500s to custom Air Max 90s and even the Nike Air Max Plus Hyper Blue, players like Arenas, Nick Young, and Thabo Sefolosha didn't just wear lifestyle kicks, they balled out in them. Some of these shoes cost $400, some weren't even designed for basketball. But comfort, confidence, pure chaos, they brought all of it to the court. This is the story of the NBA's wildest sneaker choices and how these players turned streetwear into statement pieces. Let's get into it. Dolce & Gabbana Bull. If you thought playing basketball in running shoes was crazy, wait until you hear this. Gilbert Arenas once scored 23 points while wearing Dolce & Gabbana sneakers. And nah, we're not talking about performance collabs. These were high-end designer shoes, the kind you'd wear to a fashion show, not a fast-paced NBA game. It was December 2010, right after Arenas ended his deal with Adidas. This gave him the freedom to wear whatever he wanted. In one game, he spotted a pair of red Dolce & Gabbana Bulls shoes that matched the Wizards jersey perfectly. So, what did he do? He borrowed them from Nick Young, without asking. Nick looked down during warm-ups and saw his designer kicks on Gilbert's feet, and he just let it slide.
One of your shoes that wasn't meant for shoes. Yeah. To look up and see a nigga hooping in your shoes you about to wear to the club is crazy.
I go out to do my little shoot, shoot around 15 minutes before the game. I come back, he got my shoes on, doing this, stuff. And I was like, dog, what is you doing? He said, man, I might hoop.
Most players wouldn't last a quarter in those shoes. But Arenas? He dropped 23 points like it was nothing. Turns out, the designer had originally considered making shoes for basketball, but no one expected this. It was wild and iconic. Nick Young, Adidas Yeezy 500 Blush, February 26, 2018. Back in 2018, Nick Young, known for his bold style both on and off the court, took things up a notch when he wore the Adidas Yeezy 500 Blush while playing for the Golden State Warriors. Now, this wasn't your typical NBA footwear. GQ even called it out with the headline, Nick Young played actual basketball in Yeezy 500s. And to be honest, the performance didn't quite match the swagger. Young scored only 3 points, hit 1 of 4 from 3, and posted a -8 in a Warriors win over the Knicks. The Yeezy 500, inspired by Kobe's Adidas KB8-3, wasn't exactly designed for hoops. It's a chunky, low-top sneaker that originally retailed for around $1,000. So yeah, it was more of a fashion statement than a basketball performance. But here's the twist. Kanye West's Donda Academy players are now hooping in these Yeezys too. But Nick Young was the first to break that barrier. Swaggy P's confidence in rocking these off-court kicks on an NBA court? That's what made it iconic. Even if it wasn't the most practical shoe. Thabo Sefolosha, Nike Air Max 90. Thabo Sefolosha might not have the flashiest reputation in the NBA, but when it comes to Air Max 90s, he's the king. Now, the Air Max 90 isn't exactly a performance basketball shoe. It's a classic Nike lifestyle model designed by the legendary Tinker Hatfield. But for Sefolosha, it was the perfect fit. Literally. After dealing with an injury during the 2014-15 season, he turned to the Air Max 90 for its quickness and grip, and ended up wearing them on the court. With custom inserts to make them more comfortable, he found his groove in a shoe that was never designed for basketball. Initially, Thabo had to customize size 15 pairs through Nike ID, but soon, Nike was sending him custom PEs tailored just for him. Unlike others, like PJ Tucker with his flashy off-white Air Max 90s, Thabo didn't wear them for attention. He genuinely believed in the performance, and that loyalty to the shoe made him stand out. What works for one player doesn't always work for another. But for Thabo, the Air Max 90 was more than just a sneaker. It was his secret weapon. Adidas Crazy One, the Kobe. Sleek, bold, and ready for battle. When you think of the Adidas Crazy One, you think of Kobe Bryant. Known as the Kobe, this shoe quickly became a symbol of the Mamba mentality. Its futuristic design, with smooth, sweeping lines, was unlike anything on the market at the time. And the colorway? Black and gold. A nod to Kobe's Black Mamba persona. Oozed both elegance and aggression, perfectly mirroring his on-court style. But the Crazy One wasn't just about aesthetics. It was engineered for performance. The snug fit, combined with solid support, helped Kobe make those sharp cuts and deadly moves with the kind of confidence only a player like him could have. Back in the day, The design was so ahead of its time, some fans didn't know what to make of it. But Kobe wore it with pride, and to this day, it remains one of the most iconic and bold shoes in basketball history, representing his unique approach to both the game and style. Nike Air Jordan 1 Banned, the sneaker that broke the rules. The Nike Air Jordan 1 Banned is more than just a shoe, it's a symbol of rebellion. When Michael Jordan first rocked these black and red kicks, the NBA banned them for violating the league's uniform rules. But MJ wasn't about to follow the rules just because they existed. He wore them anyway, and Nike gladly paid the fines every single time. That defiance turned the banned Jordan 1 into a legend. These weren't just shoes, they were a statement, a declaration that Jordan wasn't afraid to stand out. It solidified his image as someone who did things his way, on and off the court. The design became iconic, and the story behind it pushed the Jordan brand into superstardom. These shoes weren't just about style, they marked a pivotal moment in sneaker culture, forever changing how we see sneakers and self-expression in the game. Nike LeBron 9 South Beach LeBron James. The Nike LeBron 9 South Beach is one of the most eye-catching sneakers ever created. Inspired by the vibrant energy of Miami's nightlife, the shoe features bold turquoise and pink hues that demand attention. When LeBron James joined the Miami Heat, these sneakers became a symbol of his new chapter, both on the court and off. Not only did he dominate while wearing them, but South Beach quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Sneakerheads everywhere fell in love with the bold design, making them an instant must-have. The colorway was so popular that it influenced future releases in LeBron's signature line and even other sneaker designs. These shoes weren't just about the game, they became an essential part of sneaker culture. Thanks to the LeBron 9 South Beach, LeBron wasn't just known for his incredible play, he became a style icon who reshaped the intersection of basketball and fashion. Ja Morant's SpongeBob SquarePants x Nike Kyrie 5. Ja Morant didn't just introduce himself with a flashy dunk or a highlight pass. He made noise before the game even started. On one night, he stepped onto the court wearing the SpongeBob Kyrie 5s, bright yellow, sponge-textured with a squiggly Nike swoosh. He looked like a cartoon that exploded on his feet. Bold, loud, and impossible to ignore. And the best part? This wasn't some random stunt. Ja had already rocked the Squidward colorway during the preseason, but choosing the SpongeBob pair for his official NBA debut? That was a statement. A perfect blend of fun and fearless, everything Ja represents. It set the tone for the kind of career he was about to have. Would you ever hoop in $400 designer sneakers or running shoes made for the streets? Because these NBA players did, and they didn't just wear them, they dominated in them. From Gilbert Arenas turning heads and Dolce & Gabbana, to Thabo Sefolosha quietly transforming lifestyle runners into on-court weapons. These moments prove one thing. Sometimes, the boldest moves come from the feet up. If you're into stories like these, the weird, the unexpected, and the straight-up wild, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let me know in the comments, what's the craziest sneaker you've ever seen on an NBA court? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.